this is Monica with Tour Press Force, and I am here with a metalcore band called Smile on the Center here in Phoenix at Joe's Grotto. Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sam. I play guitar.
I'm Jake. I do vocals.
I'm Freddie. I play drums.
I'm Alexis, and I play bass.
Excellent. So you just got off a set. It was amazing. I love the energy. I love the headbanging and swinging and stuff that was going on. The drummer's energy was awesome. Tell us, how long have you guys been around? How did you get together? I hear that you... Jake? Yeah, Jake. You're new to the band, about a year and a half,
Yep.
and you guys kind of reworked stuff and gave yourselves a new name.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so tell us about that.
Well, I mean, geez, this started about like 2 years ago. I mean, yeah, about 2 years ago, we were, it just started off fun, just friends getting together, and then we decided, let's play some shows. And then once we realized it could go somewhere, potentially, we tried getting very serious. But the people we had at the time, even though we're still cool with them, it just wasn't in the cards, It wasn't going to work out. So we really were kind of struggling to find like-minded people is what, comes to mind every time. So, I mean, we were very lucky to get in contact with Jake. He's been wonderful. I mean, we fell in love with the guy the minute we met him.
Let me tell the story.
Yeah, here you go.
The story's pretty interesting. I had just gotten out of my last band, and I was trying to buy a mic off of Craigslist. And I was looking for an SM7B because that's what all the metal bands are using now. So I was looking for one of those, and a previous producer that I had worked with before just so happened to be selling one on Craigslist. So I went in and I emailed him and ended up getting the mic, and he asked me if I was still in a band. And I told him no, I was looking for a band actually. So he said, since he's a producer, he just got done recording this band that was recording instrumentals to try out a vocalist. So he told me I should hit them up, and then that's where
I love at first sight.
Yeah, exactly.
And that dude's name is Paul Vickery. I love him. Without him,
Paul.
we're nothing. He's our bae. He's our bae.
The wind beneath our wings. For real, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Paul has helped out so much. If you know him, he's really big in the local scene. Paul Vickery. Look him up.
Excellent. So I know a couple of you guys are brothers. Is that kind of where the inspiration came from to start the band? Where does the music come from? Tell us about it.
Well, technically, the way we started playing is SpongeBob. And it's SpongeBob and my brother Sammy, he's the guitar player, and when he started learning guitar, he kind of basically was like, hey, I'm playing guitar, and I was like, oh, I want to play guitar, and he's like, no, you play drums, do something else. And I was like, oh, whatever, okay, I'll do it. And that was a long time ago. Hey, come on, we started it like that, SpongeBob. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that doesn't answer the thing, but...
Okay, tell us more.
It does.
You're asking,
Speaking of brothers.
what had it go into, us wanting to be in a band?
Right, and how it all
Avenged.
came
For
together.
me and my brother, it was our first, real concert experience. We went to Uproar in 2011 to see a bunch of our favorite bands, and even though we sound nothing like them at all, mine and my brother's favorite band is Avenged Sevenfold. So after seeing that and all the other bands just kill it live, and just the environment, being at that for the first time, it made me I just realized that's what I want to do. I had scholarships and stuff lined up, but I gave them back because this is more important to me, music. That's what started here, and eventually the snowball effect, adding pieces, getting bigger, practicing. We were awful at first.
Yeah, practice makes perfect, right?
Exactly.
So let's hear a little bit from you over here.
Well, initially, I started playing guitar. I actually met Sam at school in one of our guitar classes, and he used to hate me completely. He thought I was just a pretentious show-off because I could actually
read notes
and everything, and the teacher would always come to me to play stuff and everything. And one day, they had to play at a it was my baseball ceremony.
Yeah,
it was Freddie's baseball ceremony. They're like, hey, you play guitar, can you think you can just pick up the bass and fill in for this one thing? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And then from there we just kind of started practicing, because we used to just do nothing but covers, and we played Avenged Sevenfold and all that, and it just kind of built from there. And
So who writes the songs? What's your writing process?
I think it starts with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like talking the most here. But
Did you get in the mic?
yeah, it starts with the guitar riffs. It goes one of two ways. Either I track it on, like pre-pro, ideas and stuff, or I'll just go in the room with my brother and we'll just play until something sounds decent, then we'll track it. But it always starts with the guitar. Try to find a tempo before we do like majority of the rest of the song, but once we get all the instrumentals, do all the guitar, do drums. The bass is pretty easy to kind of, add to that because it goes very closely with the guitar and drums. So and then once we get all that ironed out, we kind of show it to the rest of the guys and go back and forth on parts and what could be better, what can we change. And once we kind of hash that out, our vocalist just kind of goes into hiding for a little bit and just does his vocal magic.
Okay, so you write the lyrics then.
Yeah, I write all the lyrics and the vocal parts and everything.
Where does your inspiration for the lyrics come from?
A lot of my inspiration is just previous vocalists that I've been listening to since I started listening to this kind of music. Landon Tours of the Plot and You, he's a big one. Caleb Shomo, he's really inspirational to me. As for lyrics, it honestly just depends on what's coming to my head at the moment. It's all really this album that we just put out. It's kind of sporadic. It doesn't really have a theme or anything. It's just whatever I'm thinking of.
It's not out yet.
Yeah, it's going to be out at the end of the year. But yeah, writing for that one, it was just whatever was coming to my head, whatever I was feeling. I don't really think for this album I have anything like super personal to me or anything like that. This was just whatever I felt sounded good, I put it down. Try to write stuff that is relatable to other people. We've already started writing for our next album and started thinking about ideas for the next album. That one's going to be a little bit more personal, a few songs, but I mean, we'll get there when we get there.
You mentioned a couple of videos coming out in your quick clip. Are those related to this album that's coming out right away, or the latter one?
Yeah, no, that's for this album. We have a bunch of we're brainstorming all the time for the next album. This album we pretty much have everything planned out exactly what we want to do. We have I think 2 music videos planned out, drum playthrough, lyric video. We're trying to get a decent amount of videos out so that we have a good amount of media out there, not just listening to the song, because it's a lot easier to engage in a video than it is just listening to the song.
Absolutely. What did you say the name of the album is?
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And do you have the release date for that yet?
Not right now. We're
Okay.
working on it. We're shooting for December.
All right.
But we don't know for sure yet, so it's nothing confirmed yet.
Okay, cool. And when are you on stage again? I hear sometime in late October.
Yeah.
Right now, we have a show that's planned for late October. We don't have specific details for it yet. We probably won't have those for another 2 weeks or so, something around there. But then once we get those details, we're definitely going to post it on our Facebook and Instagram and everything. Just blast it on social media.
Excellent. And what's your tag on Instagram? How do people find you?
It's at SOTSAZ, so SOTSAZ. And on Facebook is just Smile on the Center.
You can go to the direct link, facebook.com/smile.centeraz.
Awesome. All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for your time tonight. It's
Thank
been
you.
great meeting you. I really enjoyed watching you on stage.
Thank you.
Please send us your releases our way. We'd love to put them out there for
Thank you.
you.
Definitely.
And thanks a lot. Have
Thank
a great
you.
night.
Thank you.